are the biggest liars caught on camera on the internet. And I don't think Tom's seen any of them. So this is me presenting some stuff to Tom this time. What do you think about that, Tom?
I would really like to see those people because I try to be honest as much as I can. So let's see if I'm a good lie detector.
Man, he ain't said nothing. He just said 0. Tom will warm up after the intro, but when Tom's on the show, it's like, Tom, well, how do you feel? And he's like, I think I will take it in and all out before it's ever around again. It's like, what the fuck does that mean? Okay, should we just jump into it?
Yeah, let's see what's going on.
Let's just jump into it.
Yeah!
Dude, I wasn't doing anything, I promise! Dude, I wasn't doing anything, I promise!
I'm fucking trying to break in my crib, bro.
Dude, I wasn't! Dude, I wasn't! Dude, stop, please, I wasn't. Dude, I wasn't! Dude, I wasn't! I wasn't. Dude, I wasn't! I was trying to figure out how to get in my door. My door's up. I was trying to have another door to do it on. I swear to God, dude!
You know what's home,
Please, dude, I swear to God.
You know what's home, did you?
Dude, I was not trying to break into your house! Dude, stop! I was not! Dude! Man, dude, I was not trying to break into your house! Did you hear me? Did you hear me, dude? Dude, my door's up, remember? I was trying to get another door, see how I could do it, man! I swear to God, I wasn't trying to break into your house!
Wow. Like, honestly, his door's effed up, just like he said, and he's looking for another door to do it on, because his is effed up.
But what the f does that mean?
It means he's not trying to break in that black guy's house. Dude, why do you think he's trying to break in the black guy's house? What, because he's white?
I mean, it's a pretty bad excuse. If somebody's trying to get into your car and being like, I have the same exact model, I just lost my keys, so I'm just gonna try to pick yours and drive around for a little bit.
That is quite funny, yeah. He's like, my door's messed up, so I'm trying to find another door to do it on. But what could you possibly do on that guy's door? Even if he has the exact same door you have, what could you possibly do to his door that you can't do to your own door? Break in?
Ding, ding, ding! Congratulations, contestant! Let's see what's behind door number 2.
Do you know what I love about the clip as well? Is that the moment he opens the door to that guy, the guy starts laughing. Did you hear that? No. He like starts laughing. Let's hear it again. Okay, here's something going on. Sees that it's his neighbor through the peephole. And opens sesame.
Dude, I wasn't doing anything, I promise! Dude, I wasn't doing anything, I promise!
I'm fucking trying to break in my crib, bro.
Dude, I wasn't!
Dude, I wasn't. I wasn't. Believe me. Please don't hit me.
I'm sorry, you were doing something. Nobody says it like that if you're not doing anything.
The way that he's just slapping this guy, that's so funny, bro. That's the most bitch you can be, is to just be laying down, claiming that you wasn't doing anything other than trying to find another door to do it on, and just getting slapped by your neighbor. I was trying to find another door to do it on. Do what, bro? I wish this guy would have asked. Do what?
Dude, I wasn't! Dude, stop, please, I wasn't. Dude, I wasn't! Dude, I wasn't! I wasn't. Dude, I wasn't! I was trying to figure out how to get in my door. My door's up. I was trying to have another door to do it on.
See when he looks away like that there? Dude's looking for something to say. God, bro. He's got some Tom-style earrings. I think. No, okay, Tom doesn't have those, but he has one of those. It's the same.
It's the same shit.
The same shit, man. Same person. That's why Tom's here today. He's trying to find another door to do it on.
Another door. I actually don't have the keys for the studio. I just find another door every time.
Dude!
I swear to God, dude!
You know what's home,
Please, dude, I swear to God.
You know what's home, did you?
The energy went from, I swear to God, dude! Dude, please, I swear to God.
Look at his face even now. He's like,
oh, bro.
Please believe me.
This is telekinetic begging. He's begging the other guy in his mind.
Dude, I was not trying to break into your house! Dude, stop! I was not!
Dude, his shoes are beside his shoulder. The guy that's bitch slapping this dude that clearly wasn't trying to break in his house is standing over him. This is brilliant. Looks like he doesn't even have socks on. Dude just slipped some shoes on real quick when he heard his door being tampered with. Unbelievably funny.
Dude!
Dude! Smack!
Man, dude, I was not trying to break your house. Did you hear me? Did you hear me, dude?
He heard you, dude. He definitely heard you. He just doesn't fucking believe you, bro.
Yep.
Fucking
He
hell.
heard you behind the door. He heard you on the floor. He's hearing you right now. It's no worries, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
He heard you.
Can you hear? Because them some hard slaps.
Hear me, dude? Dude, my door's up, remember? I was trying to get another door to see how I could do it, man. I swear to God, what the braid in your house?
Has this been going on for a while? Because he says, my door is fucked up, remember? So probably this is not the first time they've been doing this.
He knows him. It's a neighbor that he knows, and he's decided he's not home today. That's funny because he says, you didn't think I was home, did you?
You think I was home, did you?
Dude! I smacked.
Dude, I wasn't!
This next clip is unbelievable. I used to be a singer and touring. This next clip is from America's Got Talent, I believe. I can't even introduce this. This is complete cringe. You'll enjoy this.
Nice.
You guys talented?
Well, yeah.
He is.
I try to. My body tells me to. My brain sometimes doesn't work as fast as
He's just like me.
Dude, stop making fun of the dude stuttering.
I do
It's
the
not real
same.
Dude, we have stuttering sufferers and Tourette's endurers
He's
that
not,
watch
though.
this. Dude, he is. You can hear it in it. Dude, he's not faking it. Bro.
I'm not saying he's
Yeah, but
faking
you
it.
are, kind of.
No, I'm doing the same thing.
For fuck's sake, man. It's tough, man. What do you figure out? What do you find out how he got that?
Probably by you screaming at him like you scream at me right now.
Dude, I'm just trying to find another door to do it on.
Dude, I wasn't!
Can't. I don't know. I'll do my best.
Let's go out there and have fun.
I sure will.
All right,
Thank you so much.
Yeah, all right. How are ya?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Okay,
What's your name?
My name is Timothy Michael Poe.
Where are you from, Tim?
I'm from San Antonio.
I feel like
And what do you do for a living?
Well, I spent 14 years in the military, but my career was ended in 2009. I had got hit by a grenade in Afghanistan, and it broke my back and gave me a brain injury. So that's the reason why I stutter a little bit.
Yeah. What do you think now, you cunt?
I don't feel bad at all. Sorry, bro.
Wanker.
I stutter sometimes as well. I did not think he's a veteran who's been through some things. I'm sorry. I was not trying to make fun of his disability. I stutter myself sometimes as well just because my brain thinks a little faster than I can follow up with my mouth. And it seemed like the same thing is going on in the beginning. But hey, it wasn't. My bad.
Apology accepted.
Thank you.
Back in 2009, when I was in Afghanistan, I had volunteered for a team to go out and clear buildings and help out with the wounded. There was a guy who came up with a rocket-propelled grenade. I saw it coming down, and by the time I turned and went to jump on top of my guys, I yelled grenade, and the blast had hit me. When I was lying there, I thought that I was never going to be able to see my daughter walk down the aisle or throw the baseball with my son again or be able to hold them and see them. I didn't want my life to be over because there's just so much to do, you know, that I would never be able to do.
What? There's just so much to do that I wouldn't be able to do if I died. I mean, okay, cool. That's a t-shirt.
It's just that he's on this list for a reason of videos. I'm just curious to see what's the reason.
It's hard to think about.
I'm just glad that you're here to share it with me.
It ended up causing me to have a brain injury, which, you know, caused my speech to not work right like it should. Singing is just an amazing feeling. It has helped me get through a lot of tough times. If it wasn't for my fiancée, Carrie, I would never, ever being where I'm at now, she's the one who said, you need to go up there, you just need to let them hear you.
You have to be so lucky that you're even able to walk.
I sure am. I'm just happy to be here. I was like, I'm so nervous right now. I don't.
Oh, don't be nervous. This is just people in your home state. So go ahead, enjoy yourself. Don't be nervous.
Oh, okay.
Ladies, please comment down below. If you never leave comments, please leave a comment down below and explain to me and Tom, because Tom doesn't know either. What is this? When you're gonna cry, does your face get hot? It's never like this.
Yeah, it's like...
Right? It's always... Oh dear. Oh my God.
Sometimes late at night, I lie awake and watch her sleeping. She's lost in peaceful dreams, so I turn out the lights, lay there in the dark.
I obviously cut a bit of the song out because we don't want to get claimed by copyright for it. Not a bad voice. And also I know that some people that stutter, or like my grandmother had a stroke and she found it a little difficult to be able to like talk normally, but if she could sing something fairly clear. So in that regard, fair play to him. It's nice to see him up doing what he loves, especially considering he has a brain injury.
Something makes me think there's not...
What would make you think that?
You.
The most toddler smile in the world.
Say cheese!
Standing ovation.
Wow. So you don't stutter when you sing?
No, sir.
How did you find that out? Did you sing before you got injured?
I didn't know I could really sing until my speech pathologist told me that to help my stutter. She said to sing in the shower. So that's what I did.
Wow.
That's not a bad idea if you do struggle with things like that. To try
Sounds
singing in the
almost
shower.
unbelievable, I would say.
Dude, what's up with the racism?
Wow. Everything about you is amazing. I have to say, you, sir, are a phenomenal talent.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
America's Got Talent looked like it found a new star this week. Sergeant Timothy Poe, a wounded soldier left with an audible scar.
I had got hit by a grenade in Afghanistan, and it broke my back and gave me a brain injury, so that's the reason why I stutter a little bit.
Some of Sergeant Poe's fellow soldiers were also amazed, not because of Poe's singing, but because of his story. They say it never happened. The National Guard confirmed that Sergeant Poe's military records do not show he was injured by a grenade in Afghanistan, where he served for just 1 month. There's more. In May, Poe told our ABC Dallas affiliate WFAA he was shot and injured while serving in Iraq.
In the firefight, I took a bullet in the leg.
But the National Guard says Sergeant Poe was never even deployed to Iraq. And this photo used on America's Got Talent, it's not actually a picture of Poe.
He said a speech therapist helped him with his stuttering by helping him sing in the shower. That's how he learned his hidden talent. But we've learned now that even before he went to Afghanistan, he was singing in a band.
It's the truth that I know. It's the truth that I truly think is real. And that's horrible because I don't know
So, not a war vet at all, was in the military for a month. I suppose within that month you could, you know, get shot in the leg and come across an exploding grenade in 2 different countries within a month. Yeah, I don't think that really happens. I've got friends that were actually in Iraq. One was there for 3 or 4 years. And to me, pretty much from the start of seeing this guy, something wasn't right. I mean, as well, he comes out with about the most stereotypical American country song you can find, Garth Brooks, with a guitar and the backing track. Sometimes late at night. No one gives a fuck.
I apologize before I take that shit back, man. Fuck you. You're just trying to create the pity story. I despise this, man. It's not right.
In some sense of it, these kind of shows really do like cater to that. I mean, every one of them's got that sob story. Somebody's died, someone's dying, someone's injured, and most of the time when you take away the sappy music and really think about the story, it's like nothing that normal people don't just go through. It's like, you know, you get some person on there, it's like,
oh, I just have to make it through today or nothing else matters.
It's like, oh really?
Yeah, this is my last chance at music.
How old are you? 17. All right, okay.
I'm doing this for my great uncle. He died 22 years ago.
Oh, were you close? No, I didn't know him. I'm 17. It was 22 years ago. But still, it makes me cry. You know, this is, they've enabled this type of behavior. Now, this is a bit extreme. What Timothy Poe, wait a minute. Oh no, Marshall Pope is who I'm thinking of. This is Timothy Poe. Years ago, they tried to put me in the war.
Years ago.
Tell us what we're about to hear.
It's just a freestyle.
Okay.
I'm just gonna think it up as
freestyle.
I go. Years ago, they tried to.
Who was the B Rabbit's friend who shot himself in the leg?
This is Cheddar Bob. This is Stutter Bob.
Stutter Bob. Yeah. Yes. Oh man, I don't even feel bad.
Man, this takes things to a whole new level because this is not just like completely screwing everyone over, but this is stolen valor. He was there for a month and he claims he's a war vet, like he's a war hero vet. And also, how did you not know like other people that know you were going to go, wait a minute, that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Like there's more issues there than I think we're aware of.
Maybe he was just counting on those 4 people who knew the story. They're like, hi, they're my ride or die. They're not going to say nothing.
Or I was only there for a month. They'll not fucking remember me. You know? You know what he reminds me of here while his girlfriend's spooning him from the back? What, that cowboy hat must be well in the way of her forehead. She's sitting spooning him from the back. Outside in the country. And he's got the cowboy hat on. Dude, take it off. It's over.
He was dressed like cowboy.
But what he reminds me of is the wrestling fan that was like, there's this video clip of a wrestling fan. He's like in the stands watching wrestlers talk. And like they pass him the mic and he's a big heavy guy and he's like, it's still real to me, damn it. That's this guy. This is his only truth. It's still real to him, goddammit.
Yep.
He just needs to find another song to do it on.
Dude, I wasn't!
Tom, have you ever heard of Jeremy Kyle?
No, not yet.
Okay, now I hadn't heard of Jeremy Kyle either until I moved to the UK when I was in Northern Ireland. You can think of Jeremy Kyle as the like English version of Dr. Phil with some spunky jazz. I mean, this guy's fiery. He doesn't take any shit. He's not going to speak slow like Dr. Phil. What you'll need to do, there's none of that. This guy will fire off at you. And I fucking loved him. Before we had internet in the house back in the early 2000s, we had Jeremy Kyle every morning. And my God, I mean, if you're looking for that bridge between Dr. Phil, Maury Povich, whatever, and Jerry Springer, this is it. Tom, I'm thrilled to introduce you to this guy.
He's basically saying he hasn't been a father to the kids and he's let them down.
No, you haven't, Mario. When?
For real?
Your mom takes care of the kids, not you.
Because of the fact that you told me you slept with the other guy, right?
Yeah, I did.
Right?
But you know from the beginning, before you even went to jail,
doesn't matter.
That I was pregnant. You know that.
100% sure?
Yes.
Yes. The DNA test results show that Mario, he's not the father of your twins.
Wow, dude, it's so heartbreaking. She has twins, right? So this guy who's been acting father to her twin kids is now finding out on TV that he's in fact not the father. Now, I take back everything I said about Lauren Cleary on The Moment of Truth. This is real cold-hearted evil, and she's hiding her face because I believe that she knows.
This is worse, man. This is way worse. Because he looks like he's been a good father as well.
Yeah, he was in jail too when she was pregnant, apparently. Isn't that what he said?
Yeah, that is
or
true.
She said, yeah, I mean, like,
but we don't know what's been going on at home. Maybe he truly loved them. Well, he probably loved them like their his own kids. But well, how are you going to go home now? How?
And maybe he was in jail for weed or something stupid, you know?
Told us you were 100% sure. He's bonded with them far more than a man who's not a father should have done.
I really thought he was the
Really
dad.
thought or really said
I knew he was the dad.
Well, he's not, love. Biologically, it's not possible. What about the eldest one? How sure are you on this one, please, God?
Please, God. He's so Master Bruce. What do you call him? What's his name?
Yeah, I forgot, but I know
can't remember
Adolf or something. The Batman's
Adolf?
sidekick.
Adolf? Jesus. I mean, if your name is Adolf, just put Finn on the end of it, because that's much less...
Adolphin.
Adolphin.
You dolphin! You dolphin!
What's the butler of Batman? Dude, I don't want to look it up. I want to know it.
I'm going to look it, but I'm not going to tell you.
Alfred.
Yes.
Alfred.
It's pretty close to...
Fucking Adolf. Yeah, is it?
Yeah.
All right. Timothy.
Fair enough.
Tomothy.
Tomothy. I like that shit.
Tomothy. Love it. Yeah, Jeremy Kyle is so Alfred, like Michael Caine, Alfred Batman. It's hilarious. It's not, love. You know what you were doing, innit?
What?
I think 100%.
100%.
Is this Josiah?
Dude, okay, so if you see in the background there's 3 kids. And some of them are of like a good age too. Like I see 3 kids back there. Now, presumably this green screen wearing polo shirt guy has been raising these kids on his own, or not on his own, with her, acting as their father and believing that he is. Obviously, at some point he thought something was up. That's why he's on the show. Women that do this kind of stuff, there should be something in the law where you can prosecute. Or maybe not, because how do you know how certain somebody was and whether they're hiding it or whatever? Obviously, I get that. But if it's found out that you let another guy raise your kid when you knew he might not be the father, I don't know. I actually don't know how to handle that.
Maybe
at birth you should be offered a paternity test. I don't. Does that solve things?
I told you, Daryl, I'm not qualified.
The DNA test results show. I'm really sorry, but you're not the father of the eldest.
I'm sorry.
That's insane to me. Even growing up, when we used to watch it on Maury or Ricky Lake or God, anybody else who did that kind of stuff, I always felt for the people that are going through this. It's always men, obviously. Women don't need a paternity test to find out whether or not it's their kids. Kind of how it works. So this really is a man-exclusive problem. Now, yes, there are plenty of men that don't take care of their kids. I get that. I totally get that. There's also varying circumstances to that problem. But this is not the same thing. This is the opposite of that. This guy has taken care of 3 kids that are not his for what looks like the guts of 10 years, one of them. The other couple are twins, which means, well, these twins were, now, dude, when a baby's like an infant, they're fragile. You have to do a lot of care and a lot of looking after them. So this guy had twins and another kid he'd been raising. So how long was that going on before he started to get suspicious? Maybe he started to see things in the resemblance that where he went, this kid doesn't look anything like me. Mm-hmm. But now this guy's just been given a hat trick of bad news when it comes to having kids. That he's dude, you get attached to kids.
The woman who did this, she has ruined so many lives of her own children and of the man she's been involved with. This is not right, man.
Yeah, because presumably this guy either has to make the decision to go, hey, she's crazy and she was, messing around on me the whole time, and, dissolve the relationship and walk away from those kids who he's known for however many years that he's known to think they're mine. Mm-hmm. And those kids are known to think he's their father. So all that has to dissolve. If he doesn't have any other kids, I mean, he can obviously walk away, put the pieces back together, take some time, but to me, he still just lost 3 kids. It's almost like he lost 3 of his own biological kids because they're no longer his anymore. And then all the controls in her, there are no stepfather's rights. Right. And that's just on his side of it. When you look back at the kids too, who's going to explain to them why daddy's not here anymore? What happened to daddy? Oh, he's not really your daddy. What? Why? I mean, that's such a big thing to have to take on when you're the age of these kids. It's awful. It's exactly like you said. Horrible.
Also, the woman, I assume she's known this for a long time, even though she says yes, they are his kids, but
she didn't know.
Yeah, she didn't know at all. But she's been living with that thought for many years. Imagine every night you're going to sleep and be like, "Is this the night when he's gonna find out?" It's a terrible way to live, man.
Yeah. Yeah, and now we got to find out who the actual dad is. The actual dad's probably watching Jeremy Carl like, shit, yay.
Got him.
Got him.
So clips about the bad news when it comes to the legitimacy of someone's kids are always pretty tough to watch, especially when it turns out the way we just saw. But this next clip is beyond audacity that I can even comprehend.
That looks like a look of relief on Rob Sloan, the Sunderland Harriers face.
Rob Sloan coming in third at the recent Kielder Marathon in a personal best time.
Fortunately, we managed to pull a third place out with you. How, I don't know.
But now we do. It was thanks to this. Rob catching the bus for spectators after flagging at the 20-mile mark.
What does that look like? How much of stoners are we? Like immediately thought, that's some orange bud shit, man. Look at that.
Is that a marijuana pipe?
Before hopping off to complete the final short section. The man who beat for third, Stephen Cairns, admits it's farcical.
I've been made aware that witnesses have come forward and state that they did see Mr. Sloan get on a bus, get off a bus, and then run the last part of a mile into the finishing line.
Wow, dude. Dude fucking ran a marathon. Dude bust a marathon and then got off about a mile before the finish line.
Traveled the marathon, bro.
and did the last bit.
This is great.
Brilliant.
I have some friends who are running marathons as well. I'm just gonna pitch this idea.
Yeah. Just take a bus, man. Hey, I'm Ubering a marathon today.
After hiding behind a tree.
Yes, apparently so. After hiding behind a tree, waiting until the first 2 runners had gone past, and then joining in the race and going across the line and taking my glory.
Wow. So dude literally got off. So he got on a bus. By the way, a bus full of spectators of the marathon. Dude needs a trophy, but not a marathon trophy, right? He needs some kind of dumb criminal trophy. He got on the bus full of spectators for a marathon that he's registered to run in, took the bus to a mile before the finish line, jumped off, hid behind a tree or bush, waited for 2 people to go by, and he thought, yeah, third place isn't bad, and then jumped out and said, how did he think this was going to work?
But I still like the fact that he's being somewhat humble. Like you said, he did not go for the first or the second place. He's like, third, I'm good with that.
Well, he tried to make it believable, and then he says, you know, I managed to pull off a third win. How? I don't know.
Third win. Probably third bus ride. At third place.
I figured I could fucking sometimes late at night.
Rob originally dismissed the allegations of cheating as laughable, but has since been disqualified and stripped of his medal. Stephen Cairns says there's little comfort now being awarded third place.
It's like the drug cheats at the Olympics. The moment's gone. They get their medal in the post or at some ceremony, but their moment on the podium in front of the fans after the event, it's gone.
So I would imagine in a marathon like that, the spectators obviously would jump on a bus and move down. I mean, you're not going to just stand in the middle of the marathon track and woo, and everyone's already passed. I imagine there's places you can jump on a bus and head it off so you can watch your people come through, or whatever you want to do, get a better view. This guy used that, and now he's covering his eye as he crosses the finish line, and I think that's because that's the same spectators that would have been on the bus with him, so he's trying to kind of
hide his identity.
Hide his face a little bit.
Do you know what would have been funny? If in the shot where the bus is going by, if he would be in the window and waving.
Oh, dude, brilliant. No, you know what would have been better if he would have just like got the bus would have stopped right at the finish line, and he jogged off and crossed it. Yeah.
Pretending to be all sweaty, like, whew,
Wow.
crazy run, man.
Wow. I don't know how I managed to do it. I do. It was fucking a €70. You got a day pass. Better get back on that bus and go home because you ain't running it. That's for sure. Anyway, cheaters aside, there is something worse than cheaters. And that's something I like to call hate crime fakers.
Late last week, Georgia Democratic lawmaker Erica Thomas said she was told to, quote, go back where you came from at a supermarket checkout.
For that white man to come up to me and call me a son of a bitch and lazy and go back where I came from because he had a couple items and he wanted to get in front of me. And he said I had 20 items in a 10-item line. What would make you that angry to you?
Actually, it turns out the man that Thomas was accusing, Eric Sparks, is not only Cuban, he's a liberal. He came forward and called her story a total lie. Watch this.
What a miss.
Watch this.
She said a few words. I stated, well, you're selfish little bitch. I did say that. That's all I said after that, and I walked out of Publix. Her words stating on Twitter in her video, stating I told her she needs to go back where she came from, are untrue. I am white, but I am Cuban. I was raised with a Cuban grandmother that didn't speak any English.
No.
Facebook, I will make it public. Proven facts. All my statements are anti-Trump, anti-Republican, anti-racism, anti-bigotry. This lady does not know me. She's using this to get on camera for her political purposes.
Wow, bro. What we have here is just a lady in a supermarket who's making claims that a guy was racist because she apparently, it seems like she didn't get her way. But she didn't realize that this guy, who is absolutely the whitest looking, most Republican voting looking guy I've ever seen, isn't any of those things. He's actually part Cuban. Grandmother didn't speak English. He's a liberal. He hates Trump. I mean, she couldn't have picked a worse target. I mean, this is friendly fire if I ever saw it.
Well, as he continued to try to defend himself, Thomas kept harassing him. Watch this.
You know what? I had 11 items. I had 11
You had
items.
more than that, man.
You know what?
Show
I
your
have my
receipt.
receipt. I have my
Show
receipt.
it.
And they will see it.
Show it.
But you know what? It
You
doesn't
had at
matter
least
if
20.
I had any items.
You had at least 20.
You cannot tell a pregnant, 9 months pregnant woman.
Did I know you were pregnant until
I
you said
told
it?
you that. I told you I was
After you
pregnant.
took 2
and you
steps towards
said,
me?
I don't care. You're a lazy son of a bitch. That's what you said. I want to hear both sides. No, he is. I cannot believe that you would do this. And do you not feel bad? Do you feel bad
You
at all?
understand you're a liar?
I'm a liar about what? Go ahead and get your 5 minutes of fame, Eric. And I'm facing you right now, and I'm calm, and I'm fine, because guess what? I am okay, because God is with me.
Thomas later admitted that she was lying. She admitted that Sparks never said the things that she initially claimed he said. But it doesn't matter. Her lawyer now says, brace yourself for this, that Sparks should face criminal charges for saying mean things to Thomas.
What? What the? What a mess. Oh my God. There's not even much I can say. I mean, everything played out exactly how it should. Just some of these people refuse to die on that hill they built for themselves. And she's one of them.
I like the lawyer. He's like, nah, f this shit. We're gonna get it through, man. Whatever the cause.
I mean, God, like just, that's a big problem nowadays, you know? Everybody's racist, everybody's phobic, everybody's this. Sometimes people are just assholes. And sometimes you're just a bitch. Like this woman here and her horrible hair.
I didn't see the hair, but I agree with you.
Now, tell me this. Have you ever found money on the ground and kept it?
Oh, yeah. I've done it. Once we found like a stack of 5 lats. That's 5. It's old currency from Latvia. 3 $5 bills stacked on top of each other. And it was 3 of us, and we just took one of them, and it was a great day, man. We bought cola and chips and shit.
Yeah, well, that's a day that you just become Christian for the day, and you'd be like, oh, this is a sign from God.
Yeah.
And there you go. You free Doritos.
What about you?
Yeah, bro. Found like $200 and like 2006 on the ground. Kept that shit. I kind of feel guilty about that today because I look back on it and I genuinely think about it often. Not that often, but you know, like I do when it comes.
Where he can't fall asleep, he's just like, damn, man, those 200. Fuck, man, that was a great day.
It's
but
from
I feel
God.
Bad, but good, but bad.
I think about it and I'm like, Jesus, man, somebody was probably walking by dropped their money for their rent that day, and because I come dandering along after them and picked it up, they probably got evicted and their whole life has spiraled out of control and they're homeless junkies now. So, which I kind of counter that in my head, and it gets me to sleep to think that maybe it was from a guy who deals crack to pregnant women. Also. And then I'm like, well, yeah, you know what? Maybe he won't be able to get the next batch of crack in. But some people will go to extra lengths to keep money they found even when it's not theirs.
This right here. My money, This yours? Yes, ma'am. I wouldn't lie. I just went in my purse. I promise to God, ma'am. Check your purse and see. It's not. It was right here with my phone. I promise to God, baby. No, baby, I was sitting right here. It is my $100. No, it's not. Oh my God, this lady is gonna tell me that's not, baby. That's my money. It's my $100. It was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke.
Brilliant. That's the way you handle people like that. I love these girls that they went in there and they got this woman to show her true colors. What do you think about that, Tom?
Baby, I swear on God, it's mine.
Dude, I was trying to find another $100 bill to do it on.
Dude, I wasn't!
Dude, the laughing that they've done. If you see this, I hope you ladies go and you do this to everybody. Let these people be called out. I mean, this woman was more than willing to, like, swear to God about $100 that this lady just placed there.
I love their laugh. They're like, yeah!
Now, our last clip in the segment today that I'm going to show you, Tom, is the greatest of all. The second clip where the guy's singing, this is where guys like that, this is where their career progresses or digresses to. I'm not sure.
Evolves.
Devolves.
Give me money and to get some eat.
Don't feel sorry for this panhandler. He's phonier than a $3 bill.
Please help, but spare my wheelchair today and all my coins. Somebody take it.
Gary Thompson is known as the bogus beggar of Kentucky.
I appreciate you guys busting me.
Thompson is infamous in the bluegrass state for pretending he's disabled. He reportedly has a degree in speech pathology and easily imitates the voice of a mentally disabled man.
My bead boy, I'm just playing. I gotta go, y'all. I gotta make some money.
Right, look. Your first clue that somebody, when they roll up to you in a wheelchair and are pretending to be sick and panhandle for money, your first clue that they're faking it is when they're using their feet. I mean, that's a pretty good indication. Though there could be some complications physically that could cause you maybe to use your feet. But I'll give you an example. My wife...
There he goes talking about his wife again.
My wife was working in Derry, and she had a beauty salon. Sorry, Americans. I'm sorry. Yeah, I've traveled other places. Thoroughly.
I don't want no popcorn.
There was literally, outside her work, there was literally a guy like this who would follow beside her, and many other people. He would follow beside her backwards in a wheelchair, using his feet to push himself while asking her for money. So, genuinely, Gary Thompson is not alone. There are other people like this in the world.
This wheelchair-hugging huckster is rolling in the dough. Thompson claims he makes 6 figures, tax-free from his...
Rolling in the dough?
Yeah, that was a nice pun he did there.
Yeah. Pathetic panhandling act. Our Louisville affiliate, Wave 3, took their cameras undercover to blow the lid off Thompson's sick sob story.
What's wrong with you? Mine was hit by a truck when 9-year-old.
Wow.
But I know hurt that bad. This little bit left side hemi preset.
Left side hemi preset. Dude, I don't even feel... This is the one time you can do that because I'm not making fun of actual handicapped people. I'm making fun of the guy that's mocking them.
Yep.
Right?
I agree with that.
Dude, this is his strong hand.
Give me your other hand. Oh, my other hand isn't strong enough.
So what are you asking for? Money for money.
You're really Gary Thompson.
No.
Yeah. My name is John Bull with Wave.
Been watching you. You're the guy, you're the bogus beggar guy that makes $100,000 a year, right? No. Yeah, you are. You got a degree in speech pathology?
No. Don't want to be on camera. I break it. I will break it.
You can't, I thought you couldn't get out of your...
I can walk a little bit.
I know you can walk. I got video of you walking. I know.
A little bit.
Gary, don't you feel bad doing this, faking it like this when there are real people out here?
I'm not faking nothing.
After that explosive confrontation, the greedy grifter got on the bus and looked for easier pickings at this riverfront park filled with families.
I am surprised after seeing them on TV. You know, I would be surprised that anyone would want to try it again because everybody's seen their face.
Homeless.
No, you're not homeless.
Well, Gary Thompson is homeless no more. He's serving a 14-month sentence for passing a bad check and 7 months for assault. And he just pleaded guilty to defrauding the federal government out of disability benefits.
Wow. I mean, assault as well, which probably something to do with his knuckles, you saw? Where he had the marks on his knuckles. He probably was fighting. I'm guessing not from a sitting down stance. I'm guessing that, you know, it wasn't because he was slouched over in his wheelchair and his knuckles were dragging. It looks like he punched somebody. But yeah, there's a lot of guys like this. As a matter of fact, I've got a bone to pick with you, right? Not all of you, but some of you there that might still be watching. Probably most of you turned over. But some people gave off to me because I agreed with Lauren Cleary on the Moment of Truth episode where I said that, yeah, sometimes I'd rather offer help to a homeless dog than a homeless person. Now, I didn't mean all the homeless people, but as you see right there, there's a lot of people just like that. And I had some people arguing with me saying, what do you mean? You can't put stipulations on the gift you give somebody. If you give somebody a gift, you just give it to them. That might be all right for you. You go ahead and help fund somebody's addiction that might leave them dead tonight so that you can virtue signal and keep yourself in the clear. As for me, I'm going to question. I'm going to go, you want money? What do you need it for? Oh, well, I'm hungry. Cool. Come with me. Let's go get a bite to eat together. But I'm not going to just give somebody money who may do God knows what with it. And here's a perfect example of that. Yeah, and dude, like, genuinely, like I said, you can't just take it upon yourself to want to feel better today and virtue signal yourself into just giving a randomer money where they definitely might go get some fentanyl and shoot it up or smoke it or sniff it. I don't know what you do with fentanyl, but whatever it does to you is horrific. Have you seen the shit that happens in Kensington and other major cities around the United States? You don't want to fund shit like this. If someone's really hungry, you can help them. But no, I'm not just going to give somebody money. You're an idiot if you do that. You really, really are stupid. It's your choice, but stupidity is a choice often. So that's how I feel about it. That's how Tom feels about it, because we've been through experiences. Personally, living in big cities, I've seen it a lot. Not all homeless people are going through this. There are some people who are homeless by choice. They just couldn't be bothered with the rat race, and they're comfortable enough to hang around outside and do their thing, and they have some other people they maybe run with, and there's just less stress and less pressure. But most of the time, those people aren't walking around looking like crackheads, looking for money for crack. I'm not giving you money. I've never had this end good. I've never seen it end good. I've never seen it where, like, I gave that person money and then they were off the street. No, the next time I see them, they're laying tweaking on the sidewalk. I caused that if I gave them money, and I used to give money. So no, I just don't agree with it. I think that crack, alcohol, drugs, even cigarettes, they're not necessities. If you're thirsty or you're hungry or you need clothes, you need shoes, dude, I'll help you out. I don't care. I'll help. I'll find a way. Dude, if I'm sitting in a restaurant and a homeless guy walks by, and why is it always a homeless guy? It's never a homeless woman, right? But if I'm sitting in a restaurant eating, and a homeless person walks by, and you see them looking in, and they're like, and they're telling you, man, I'm hungry. Maybe I'm gonna order you a pizza or something and bring it out to you, and you're gonna go sell it by the slice. At least you're an entrepreneur. I mean, that's, dude, you're working for it.
Yep.
But dude, I'm not funding more fentanyl addicts out there. It's not gonna happen. And I don't think anybody should be chastising other people because they see that. They see the truth of it.
Yep.
If you don't, that's your fault. Okay?
It is a little ethical question, I guess, because like you said, sometimes they actually might need food. But yet again, 10 out of 9 times when I offer to buy food, they're like, no, I just need the money.
10 out of 9 times. That's like being an 11 on a scale of 1 to 10.
Hey, bro, I'm not counting that thoroughly. I don't care, man.
Thoroughly. Hey, it's tough.
It is, bro.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's just funny to see people like try and look at me and be like, "Oh, you're so evil because you don't get to question." But motherfucker, I do get to question if I'm giving you money.
It's your money.
It's my fucking money. You want money from me? I'm gonna ask why. You don't get to be like, "Oh my God, you're evil." There was a little hair floating. I just got that shit.
Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee, where's my chopsticks? Yeah, so just fucking chill on that shit, man. If you want to fucking waste your money and waste someone else's life by fueling their addiction, then go for it. I don't live like that. I don't think that like, yeah, well, if alcohol's gonna keep him warm tonight. No, a fucking blanket will keep him warm. A warm meal, and I'm happy to sit with that person and eat that warm meal. That I've got no problem with.
Dude, I wasn't!
That's all the clips we have for today. I thought you would like to see some liars and actions, and then I guess I just went into a rant about a few things. So
we gotta talk about something sometimes, you know?
Yeah, and you people got to shut the fuck up.
Not all of you.
Not all of you, but a lot of some of you need to shut the fuck up. But yeah, you keep sporting those fentanyl addicts, and I'll buy people food and clothes. How's that?
Yep.
Thanks for listening. I'm Mr. Black. This is TomArrow, and fuck you very much.
Nah. See you guys.
Dude, you hit the popcorn machine, bro. What did it do to you?
A little chicken pause as this deck goes down. Keep it on lock, and I'ma get you madder than rocks. With this bounce to the ounce, and from my shirt to the socks, it gets caught. Turn up the stereo until you get caught. But if you're struggling to start up a verse, or hold up a turf, or make a beat that everyone surfs, and you need a prime example, I'm a good sample. I rhyme it tight, dose it up into an amp, and I do. Never gave a fuck about a rival. Put up your rifles, cause I'll be ready on a